morning, everyone. It's Adam here. Today, right now I'm greasy. I'm gonna have to shower up, but I've been working. I have been working, guys. You know, I missed a full vlog for yesterday, so that kind of sucked, but there was a reason. So last night, or yesterday, I got back home from school. I woke up, went to school, got back, and I worked. I flippin' trenched, guys. I worked so hard. From the moment I got home, nothing was YouTube work. YouTube work. There was no school work. It was all stuff I had to get done for YouTube. The vlog, which didn't take much time. Then I had to make a bunch of teasers for this Nerf project coming out. That took a long time. And I had to film, actually I lied, I had to film, or actually had to edit a English video that we filmed for Shakespeare Things, and that took a long time because it was like 40 minutes of footage. All yesterday I was just working on YouTube, and I didn't get a chance to touch my schoolwork. I also had to do other work, like I have 2 history projects in one class right now going on at the same time. One's supposed to be a home project, one's an in-school. And today I have to do a lot of work on it. The one that I'm working on today is going to be, I'll just do a quick summary of what it is. Basically, it's ancient history, so you're given a civilization. I'm doing the Celts, Celtic culture, and you have to basically come up with an artifact, an artifact from that civilization, and then you have to make it, and you also have to make at least 1,000-word story or essay, not essay, but a story or a series of diary entries or something, and they have to connect to religion and culture and all these things with the civilization. And oh, it's mumbo jumbo. It's really hard to write a creative story that specifically has to tie into these certain elements. I don't know if my teacher understands that, but it's so difficult. It's easy to write a 1,000-word story about the Celts, but it's a story, and then it's just hard to tie in these 5 aspects. Anyways, and the thing I have to build today is called a falcata, and it's a Celtic weapon, and it looks like this. So you guys can see it's got, it's got this crazy looking short blade with this crazy, they all have this golden handle hook thing, and supposedly they could break through a soldier's helmet and shield on the opposing side, so they could just with one blow go right through them. Pretty scary stuff. I initially wanted to make mine out of craft dense foam and put a core in it and actually be able to use it, but that's going to take too much time. And at the end of the day, he doesn't expect everyone to be able to make this really cool thing. So you're not exactly marked on how good your thing looks. It has to look accurate and stuff, but that doesn't matter too much. So I'm going to make it out of cardboard, spray paint, and I'll do decals and stuff. It won't just look like shabby cardboard on the edges, but it'll be mainly made out of cardboard. So that's all I can do though. So just with the time I have, because I have to write this story as well today, which is going to take a while. It's 11 in the afternoon right now because I took school off today because I'm working on all this stuff, and yeah, I don't know why I'd have to go to history class when I could work on history right now on the project I have to go to. English, I finished the project that I have to show to the class tomorrow. And then I also have math and accounting. The level of math I'm taking, in case you guys don't know, there's academic, which is like advanced, right? And then there's applied, which is like only math that you would have to apply to everyday life. And then there's mixed, which it counts as a college university credit, so it's your standard math, and that's what I'm taking. I took academic my entire life, and with YouTube getting more involved, and I never want to go into anything to do with math. I never want to go into any sciences, so I took no sciences. I took some social sciences, but I didn't take any sciences, like biology, chemistry, any of that. And I didn't take an intense math, because I don't plan to ever use it. So my motives may be weird, but I guess it's ended up with a lot of history homework for me. Alright guys, here's the plan. So, like I said, I have to make this falcata. Now, I'm currently working on the story as well, but I actually forgot the sheet at school that explains everything I need to include in it. So I'm going to take the time while everyone else is in school to make the sword because I can do that. And then once my friend Connor, who's in the class with me, is out of school, I'll get him to hopefully send me over the information just over text or something. But right now, I said I was originally going to make the falcata out of cardboard because foam would take too long. But then I found this really dense foam, and it's just the size that I want. You can see how perfect that is. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to tape some paper onto my screen. It'll probably be more than one sheet, and then hopefully just draw and then transfer that over onto here with a knife just to get the basic shape. Alright, it's good for now. There we go. Alright, I gotta admit, that went better than expected. Now we just gotta get this onto the foam. Perfect. Oh wow. So you guys can see the blade is in there perfectly. Check that out. Got really close there, but that's totally in. Handle looks great, and it's pretty much full size. That's what they would have looked like. So you can grip that and chop people. So now that this is cut out, or we've put the main layer in, I'm going to go straight through just so that it's a block, and then from there we can sand it down to be a proper size, or not proper size, but proper shape, maybe a little thinner. And then I may actually layer cardboard, cut out cardboard and layer it over, but I'm just going to go straight through. Alright, there you go. We have a falcata. That's actually really cool. I have to say that my enthusiasm level is down here. It's crazy. This project is draining me. I have no interest in the Celts. I'm writing this massive story that's so boring, just for me. It's a good story, I guess, but it took too long to make, and it's so hard to make a story about someone and then tie in all these aspects of their life, and I kind of basically made a written version of a vlog. So basically it was like a day in the life sort of thing. It was like a day in the life of, and then I created this fictional character from the right time period and what he does in his day, and it included everything. It was pretty much the easiest thing I could have done, but you don't care about that. Basically, I'm getting drained by that project. Over in the garage, I'm still working on the artifact. It's like 7 right now, and it has to dry entirely before I can, the handle has to dry in the gold before I can spray paint the rest silver. I have to tape off the handle and paint it silver. It's drying okay. I gotta turn on the ventilation, so it's coming right down onto it. You can see. So it's all right. But yeah, and then once that is all the silver spray paint's on, then I have to go and do decals on the handle as shown in here. So you can see all the decals. I'm gonna have to do something like that. Today's been pretty crazy, and yeah, it's 7 p.m. at night. You're probably like, Adam, why won't you autofocus? There we go. You're probably like, Adam, why is it taking you so long to do this? And when I'm doing a project that happens to be on my computer with one click of a button to YouTube's homepage, it takes a little longer. Yeah, but I'm glad I did have the whole day to do this, because it has actually taken a lot of real time out of me. So basically I've been sitting here doing work all day. What you see is what you get. I don't even want to go close enough for you guys to read that, so because you don't get to. The whole thing's supposed to be 1,000 words, double spaced. It's 800 words right now. Single space, but I can double space it with a click of a button. But I'm gonna also have to include a title page, a bibliography, a bunch of other things, which I'm guessing, I don't know if it'll quite be 1,000, but he's not gonna count every word, so as long as it's all the information and substantial, good enough for me. So I think I'm about to wrap it up here. Done! The first part. Still have to do the rest of it, but the hard part is done. What am I going to do with all this free time now that I'm done my project? Alright everyone, it's the next day. I'm just filming the outro right now because I went to film it, and what is this? I had chocolate on the side of my mouth. The whole outro, just chocolate. I couldn't do it. I think I talked for like 3 minutes in it and I couldn't do it. I hope you guys enjoyed that vlog. That day yesterday was awful, okay? It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. Worst day. Now, here's a little quick side note. After doing that project, today is the day you're seeing this if it goes up. I go to hand in the project and he goes, "Oh, you weren't here yesterday." The day I was working on it. And he says, "We moved the entire due date a week and a half. So I have a week and a half to finish." I didn't have to stay home. It was ridiculous. No kids apart from me finished, so he moved the due date. So all that was everything you just saw worth nothing. But all the same, at least it's done. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you do know, I hit 400,000 subscribers on the Nerf channel and 50,000 subscribers on the vlog channel. Absolutely incredible. They're numbers, right? So it's just one more person, a milestone to get to these numbers. But it's still you guys all the same. There's more of you. I'm loving it. Thank you so much. And you guys that really support the vlogs and share the love, thank you so much. It means everything to me. Other than that, I'm gonna call it quits. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. You know what to do. As always, this was Adam, signing off.